Well, 24 seems to be our next guest's favorite number. SandraConcetti of Bliss Avita Salon in Niagara-on-the-Lake chose February 24th to celebrate 24 years in business. And to do that, she did a 24-hour marathon of haircuts and styles to raise money for two charities. You started at midnight. Who was your first customer?
Oh, Mr. Joe Pilateri.
So a comedian walks in to kick this whole thing off. What was that like?
Oh, it was amazing. He's a huge family man. Great support. I call him the community king of support. And gave him one little call to say, hey, you were getting into this? And he's like, absolutely, I'm coming over. Give me 5 minutes. We did a live feed because he's so natural at that. And he's said, I want the first spot, not the last, but the first. So yeah, it was a great start to the night.
You did something like this about 4 years ago, back in 2020, to
Yes.
celebrate your 20th anniversary.
Yes.
But you only did 20 hours?
I did 20.
So what
Give or
was
take.
it like, those extra 4 hours? Did you feel the drag?
No, it was awesome. That last 4 hours was filled with my brothers, my sister-in-laws, close friends and family. You know, little espresso, dad's wine, and it was good.
How many people through the day, and through the 24 hours?
28.
28 people?
28 people, give or take. I think Mr. Wayne Gates showed up one afternoon.
Did you have to trim his mustache?
No, that was Darcy that took care of him. That was a great surprise. And, you know, a few of the councillors from Niagara-on-the-Lake came in, Tim and obviously our Lord Mayor. So, yeah, it was about 27 of us that supported the cause. It was great.
Did some of your staff do 24 hours as well, or did they just sort of split up their shifts?
Well, when I said this, I said it's all to do with whatever you want to do. They came in for their regular shifts between 8 and 3, and we had our front line that stayed for 20 hours, and our other stylist, top stylist Darcy, she came in from midnight till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So, you know, they donated their time outside of their regular hours.
Two charities benefiting from this.
Yes.
Red Roof Retreat, let's talk about them first of all. What are they all about and why them?
Well, why them? Anything to do with children is my biggest thing. It's what Bliss is all about. I've known Stephanie for a few years, and for the 2020 we supported Red Roof as well. Loved the cause, loved the belief, loved the fact that it was right in Virgil, keeping it close to home, all of the Niagara region really, but that it was just around the corner, and really truly felt her story, even though we didn't really communicate over a lot of years, but I just have a nice little connection with her, and it really felt good to help out with camps. My kids lived in camps, and some kids didn't have the opportunity for that. So knowing that this was something we can bring forward, even if it's just a little bit, I'm a small business, so but any little bit helps.
You also supported Community Crew's lunch program.
I did. I have a guest, husband and wife, that donate their time every week, and they help pack and deliver to 33 schools amongst the Niagara region. I get emotional thinking about it. So, when someone says, oh, we should do mental health, I had a team meeting on, what we should do. It's such a broad range, but I feel like, with our family background in the restaurant business, to be fed is to be healthy. So to know that these kids are having some nice healthy lunches, and to distribute that extra time of hundreds of volunteers every day that support 33 schools in the Niagara region for clean lunches, it's great. It's a good feeling. And
was it just a coincidence that Stephanie Bjorgen from Red Roof and Katie from Community Crew and also
Bobby, yeah,
all three of them ended up in the salon at the same time?
And that again was an overwhelming feeling, because they were all there, their worlds were colliding. I knew they knew of each other. I've never met Katie before, but man, she was a force to be reckoned with. She was amazing feed, and even with Bobby, I haven't seen her in a few years. So just how the community just all came together. That hour or two of them bonding, my clients, Pam and Doug, the ones that volunteer their time for Community Crew, they came as well, and we shared a toast and took some pictures, and it was just a really, really beautiful niche of people together. It was great.
When we spoke pretty close to a day or two after the event, you hadn't figured out exactly how much you raised yet. Is that still the case? Because you were talking about a draw.
Yes, we are still offering donations. A draw, Stephanie didn't know, neither did Katie, so they want to prolong it till like the St. Patrick's Day. And so donations are going towards the causes, but you can also buy ballots, all the ballot donations. There's a $500 gift bag from Aveda, from Bliss. It's $500 worth of product. We had Tiana Jewelers offer a his and a hers watch. We had, if you've gone on concession on Creek Road, there's what's his name? Anthony Napolitano.
Right.
He sells his garlic.
Oh,
nuts.
yes.
So it's fabulous garlic. So he has a beautiful basket of garlic. And it's just those little things that as soon as they heard that ballots are being sold for product, we had some of the community vendors
Wonderful.
bring in some. So at this moment in time, that day, we brought in close to $2,100 just
Fantastic.
for that day. My goal was 24, obviously, 2,400. So we can split that
There's
between
that
the two.
number
So
again.
we're a few $100s short, but we'll get there.
Sandra, thanks so much for sharing this story with us. It's such
Thank
a great
you.
feel-good story. And we're going to give you your mom, Pat, a shout-out right now. Do you want to wave to Pat?
Hi, Mom.
Thanks for coming in.
I appreciate that time. Thank you very much, Mike.